everyone, welcome to video number 5, Ryan Lelf's fundraising course. Today we have some additional tips. I'm going to say that they are 3 to 5, okay? What I'm going to cover today is how I utilized text and email. When do you copy and paste the same message versus making it personal? And then how do you be specific in your ask? And I'm going to talk a little bit about what I call the big ask. So let's start by diving into texting and emailing. Again, I share to share. Please do not compare yourself to me or my story or think that this is a competition. I'm only telling you about myself, my journey, and what I did in hopes that it inspires creativity inside of you to be able to raise the money that you need so that you can truly heal, that you can have enough time in order for the body to do what I believe it was designed to do. I personally had about 1,200 contacts in my phone, from being an entrepreneur, from being in networking, and from just being kind of an outgoing personality. Every time I meet people along the way over the last 15 years of my adult life, I tend to save their name and number and make little notes. Even though I may not talk to them again for who knows how long, I have them in there. Well, I sent every single person in my phone during my adventure with cancer at least 3 text messages each. So I sent a minimum of close to 4,000 text messages. And I utilized copy and paste because unlike if you were sending a private message on Facebook where it could be flagged as spam, you could copy and paste the same general message on text, and that would collapse time frames because it would still take me sometimes a week or two in order to send the same message to all of my contacts in my phone. It just takes a really long time. Now, I would still put their name at the top of that copy and paste message. And if they were someone I really had a closer relationship with, and I wanted it to be more personal because I really knew them well, and they weren't just like an acquaintance, okay? Then I might add a sentence or two, or I may change up the wording just a little bit. But for most of the people that I'd only met here or there, and they were more of an acquaintance, for time's sake, other than putting their name at the top of the text, I would copy and paste a general message that I tried to keep as short as possible, but I was still very thorough and very specific about what my needs were, how much I needed, what I was looking for, where they could donate and give, and how they could take action immediately and why it would make a difference to me. And I worked really hard. Like I would go into my notes section on my iPhone and I would copy and paste and then edit and then try to shorten up. And then I would look at it on a text message and see how long it was going to be. And then I would try to eliminate more words. The goal was to get it as short as possible and still effectively communicate everything that I needed. Because I get it, folks. In 2017, our attention spans are short and people are busy and they've got a lot going on. So I needed to get their attention very quickly, say what I needed to say, and be done. And then have them directed to where they could take action and donate and contribute to my adventure with cancer. So I also utilized email. More specifically with what I call the big ask. I would make a list of people that I was a lot closer in relationship with. I would make a list of people that I knew were in good places in their life, successful. They were in good places financially. Maybe they were business owners or they had done really well. And I would make customized emails specifically for them, especially when we had like the bigger ask. Like we needed, $30,000 to be able to go to Mexico, or we were trying to raise, $40,000 when we went to the Philippines, for an example. So what I would do is I would customize a message for them and certain people that might have the ability to give a little bit more and a much larger amount, and I would word that differently. And here's what's cool. I'm going to go back and customize some of the things that I actually wrote to people, and obviously for privacy, take out any information that the public couldn't see. And we're going to enclose those and include those in this course, where you can get an idea of the language that I used and how I specifically used that for email, text messaging, copy and pasting, the big ask, and how I was very specific. These are critical tips. And as you get a chance to look through the documents, the PDFs, and see what I said, how I said it, and then why I believe that led to getting some great results, don't feel like you need to talk like Ryan. Don't feel like you have to do it exactly the way I did it. But what I'm hoping is that it will give you an idea. It will spur you on to the creative side of who you are, and that creativity will lead you down a successful fundraising path so that, again, you can raise the money that you need. I'm going to leave you with a final thought here on this video, and that is, we can be in creative mode or we can be in survival mode, but we can't be in both. And my question to you is, if you're struggling right now because you've just been diagnosed with cancer, or maybe you have a loved one who is diagnosed with cancer, maybe you have someone who's dealing with a massive health issue, or maybe it's you yourself, I want to invite you, if you're in survival mode right now, put a smile on your face. It is what it is. Find gratitude in your heart and get back to creative mode. And start by being creative in how you're going to come up with a way to communicate to the world, the universe, your friends, their friends' friends, everyone you are connected with on Facebook, and even beyond. And get creative, use these tips, and believe and trust that you can raise the money you need so that you can heal. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video.